Welcome back to Real Talk NOLA. Steve Carell and Keira Knightley are trying to endure Armageddon and seeking a friend for the end of the world.
The final mission to save mankind has failed.
The 70-mile-wide asteroid known as Matilda
Is set to collide with Earth in exactly 3 weeks' time, and we'll be bringing you our countdown to the end of days, along with all your classic rock favorites.
So feel free to wear your casual Friday clothing pretty much any day of the week. And if anyone wants to be CFO. Anyone?
So, what are you doing with the rest of your life?
Catching up on some me time, find God, maybe move around some chairs.
Maybe I'll run into you on orgy or something.
That sounds nice. Listen, Elsa, you don't have to come next week or ever if you don't want to. It's okay.
You fighting me?
There's just no need. Forget it.
See you next week, Mr. Dutch.
I regret my entire life.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye now.
We should set up Dodge with Karen, don't you think?
It's everything I never wore.
The sky is falling. I've been with a different girl every day. They don't care about diseases. Are you gonna call them back, or are you related? You know?
No, I don't. I don't.
You don't?
Hello? You okay?
No! I'm never gonna see my family again.
Would you like to come in?
I won't steal anything if you don't kill me.
Agreed.
Who's the girl? She the one that got away?
Well, they all got away, but she was the first, yeah.
Let's go find her.
We need to go, right now. If you drive me to where I need to go, I can get you to your family. Luckily, I'm getting my midlife crisis in just under the wire.
Hi, welcome to Frenzies, where everyone's your friend.
I can't believe you guys are still open.
And do you know what? It's his birthday today.
Why didn't you tell me that? Happy birthday!
Yeah, we should go. We should go.
You can't be serious.
How fast are you going?
15 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Given the couldn't you find it in your heart to give my friend here a fighting chance of being with the one he loves before we all reach our untimely conclusion?
No.
So that was Steve Carell and Keira Knightley in Seeking Friends for the End of the World. William, will you be my friend for the end of the world?
I'm already buddied up.
You already buddied up. Ladies, call at ReelTalkNOLA.com.
Yeah, I'm buddied up with Harvey the Rabbit.
What?
It's the imaginary rabbit from Harvey the Rabbit, 6 foot tall. He's a puka.
Anyway, Steve Carell and Keira Knightley. This is an interesting pairing for a movie.
Indeed. Steve Carell, mostly known for comedies, obviously,
Right.
40-Year-Old Virgin, Office, things like that.
Well, he's done some...
And he's done Daily Show. But
he's
Dan in real life, I know. I'm acknowledging the drama. Comedians can go over to drama. However, the weird one to jump over is Keira Knightley, because it seems there's more comedy elements in this, and she's known for things like Atonement and Pride and Prejudice.
Very serious.
And if I was going to compare her to an actress, oddly enough, she was supposed to star in a remake that this woman did, would be like Audrey Hepburn type roles, who I don't like in comedies. Like, she doesn't do well in Sabrina.
Well, no, that you got. If you look at, if you saw the trailer, Keira Knightley's not all prettied up. She's very like normal girl, not even normal girl next door, more like.
Well, to be fair, it's the end of the world. Who are you trying to impress?
No,
now?
but I'm saying there's elements in there. I think before they realize that. I mean, there's fun, you know. But I love the idea. This movie doesn't even seem like dark comedy. It's almost just quirky comedy.
Yeah, just like
there's a dark element.
Here is a ridiculous scenario.
Right.
Now make fun of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, in that way, it's kind of more like Zombieland.
I was thinking same thing.
Than it is like 5 Year Engagement, where they were trying to play off that serious comedy drama.
Yeah.
And this is more ridiculous drama with comedy. So that's I prefer that for that reason.
Yeah, it's nice to see like this take of the end of the world, a meteor's coming to the earth, and then it's like, let's focus on two people and just make it a little funny.
Which, by the way, a little history, in times of economic distress or hard times in general, dystopian stuff always does well.
Yeah.
And it comes up way more often because we're more likely to relate to it. So I think this movie's going to do well.
Yeah.
I think Carell's going to draw in an audience.
As well as it can.
I think Carell's going to draw in an audience, and for that reason, I'm going to give it a matinee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just before I go in my review, just want to mention Lauren Scafaria. I think I'm saying her name right. She's the director and writer of this movie. She's never directed anything else, but she wrote Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist,
which was a decent movie.
Yes.
If you saw it, I liked
and
it.
An episode of Children's Hospital,
which is a funny show.
Really funny show.
Yeah.
So it shows she knows how to do comedy and like really outrageous comedy.
Yeah,
hopefully she
Children's
can pull
Hospital kind of, I don't know if you guys ever saw it on Adult Swim, but it kind of pushes the envelope as far as the ridiculousness
Yeah.
of what you can do in an ER type drama.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So, but I'm just saying that I mean, she's never directed before, but she seems to have.
But she has the talent, and this is her directing.
And she's
forte.
done a lot of acting in comedy movies. She's always played the real small roles.
This is really good then, because we have a good writer who's making a director forte versus someone who's written a few things, which we've seen end up with bad movies this summer. But so
what
with
do you give it?
I'm going to give it a matinee. Given that, what are you giving it?
Give it a matinee. I'm not going to give it a green, but it might end up being a green after I see it.
Yeah. So
it looks like it has the potential.
We're hesitant because of this movie has potential. That's pretty much what it is, and we're so sardonic.
Yeah. So matinee, and we'll be right back
after the matinee.